Well, it's November 11th again. Tonight we're on a new piece. We're down in Van Buren County. This morning we hunted Cass County. Ryan, my hunting buddy, he shot a nice 6-point this morning, so we got a little bit of that on video. I wasn't sitting with him, so we got the blood trail and recovery on video, so I'll post that up later. But tonight we're sitting here. There's a lot of green here still in this woods, a lot of acorns and hickory nuts, so deer should be feeding good. I've got a unpicked cornfield maybe 35 yards away. I know there's a ton of scrapes and rubs all along that edge there. The corn didn't really produce, so if they're looking for food, they'll be here. If they're looking for cover and bedding, they might be in there. I don't know if you can see much behind me, but these hills really roll, kind of these deep little gullies and these high ridges. And right now I'm up on a ridge, and I've got about 6 or 8 different trails that intersect within 35 yards of me. And I don't know that this is the spot I want to be in tonight, because I didn't think they were going to be here. I still don't know that they're going to be here, but when you're hunting the rut and they're doing a lot of dogging the does and chasing those does, I need to be in the areas of least resistance for those does and those highways. So when those does go booking by here, they're going to take these highways and these trails through here. So more or less, I just need to be in the right spot at the right time. I'm hoping this increases my chances. My buddy Ryan is probably 300 yards back that way, back where I missed a big 9-pointer here a couple weeks ago. I missed it because I hit a twig, so hopefully he doesn't have the same luck. We did find where that buck's bedding. He's bedding in the same spot almost every day, making new rubs almost every time we're out here. So, and we got that buck pinpointed. So I guess Ryan's tagged down on bucks. He's just got 1 doe tag. I've got 2 doe tags for this county and a buck tag. So we'll see if we can't get it done. Okay guys, here's what's up. I didn't get it on video, and I don't even care. I don't even freaking care right now. I didn't get it on video. Right behind me here, coming out of this cornfield, is a big buck, and he's standing there, 20 yards to my right behind me. And if you're a bow hunter, you know your non-dominant hand down and away. I'm a right-handed bow shooter, so down behind me to my right is the worst shot to make. I'm leaning around the tree. I can't make it around to the other side. So finally, he starts coming in the trail I walked on, and I was all over this trail trying to pick the perfect tree for my climber, and I found the perfect tree. I wasn't going to set up here. I plan on setting up 100 yards down the way here at the end of this cornfield where it interjects into the woods, because we found good rubs there. Something told me to sit here, and so my buddy Ryan, he's hunting up the way here. He turned me on to nose jammer this year. I wanted nothing to do with it. I want to keep a low profile. He talked me into it. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I've been on the Bow Hunter Die forums, and they're talking good things about it. Drenched myself in that on this little way in. Put it all over myself, because Ryan shot a buck this morning, so we're a little bit bloody. We smell a little musky. God, that guy, this buck, I don't know what he is. I know he's got 5 on one side. He might be a 10. He's definitely my biggest bow buck. He's walking the trail right here. I've got him at 7 yards, and he puts his nose down. He's smelling right where I stood. Not alarmed at all. I go to draw my bow, and the top of my cam hits this stuff here. I'm tucked in this oak tree up against this other oak tree, and he looks this way, but I'm up here high enough. I'm up here probably close to 30 feet. I've got a 30-foot bow rope, and I'm about at the end of it. So he stops down there. He finally goes back to smelling that nose jammer, and he's none the wiser. So I crouch real low. I gotta watch the cam on this part of my lone wolf here, and I'm sorry about the camera light. It might be a little dark, but it's 5:19, 5:18. It's perfectly legal. Plenty of shooting light. I shouldn't even be talking. I've got doe tags to fill still. But this is the biggest buck of my life with a bow. It might even beat my biggest gun buck, which is a 140, so I'm pretty jacked up. Finally, get down here, crouched. I gotta draw like this, and this is where that Bowtech rain comes into play. That has got the silkiest, smoothest draw of any bow I've ever shot. And I was able just to, with all these layers on, I mean, we're talking it's only 25 degrees right now. All these layers on, I was able just to ease it back while maneuvering all these cams right here. And I wanted all this cover right up in here, because I knew a shot to my right would require a lot of movement on my part. And I didn't want to take the chance of him getting around anywhere and not getting a shot. I didn't want to wait for him to get into a sweet spot. I wanted to make it happen. So I draw it back very, very I don't know how I did it. That's, I guess, years of bow hunting failures coming together for me. And just get it up on him. And I swear I dumped his heart with that slick trick. He mule kicked so high. He went down, followed the path, and it dumps way down into a valley. That sounded like he went down in the valley, came up the valley, crashed at the top, and went down into that little gully area. I'm pretty jacked up. I don't know that I even want to try and shimmy down out of this tree right now, honestly. My buddy Ryan, he says he's on his way. His hunt was ruined because we're on a land here. We're here in Van Buren County. We're bordering a campground, and there's actually still campers out there. He said he had a camper out there stop him, and we're on our property, on our side of it, and still came all across and wanted to talk to him. So it ruined his hunt. But God, I can't be excited. More excited. He tagged out this morning on his second buck. I just shot my second buck. So that means, I mean, I'm just sitting on doe tags going into gun season, and I couldn't be happier about that because this is the last day of my vacation. I go back to work tomorrow, and I might not pick up my bow. I definitely won't pick up a gun this year, but I might not pick up my bow till the end of December. So I couldn't be happier with that. I am a little disappointed because I don't have the money for a mount, and I'm going to have to scrounge up and sell some stuff to get that thing mounted, I think. It's a big deer. So I'm going to calm down and stop shaking. Ryan's going to get over here. I'll try and get a good blood trail video. I don't see my arrow, but man, when you hear those lungs pop, and I know I was watching this morning on Bow Hunt or Die. We were watching that in the newest episode this week, and those guys are talking about that lung pop, and when you know, you know. Right there, I mean, I know, because that pop is unlike anything else. That mule kick is unlike anything else. And when you see that arrow just throw those fletchings through that rib cage, you just know. If you can't tell, I'm a little excited, so I'm going to calm down, get my stuff down. It was a cold sit, dropped my gloves out of my climber. Luckily I had hand warmers, so I'll get down and get my gloves. Hopefully I see Ryan's chubby buck coming quick because I cannot wait to go get my hands on this buck. Wish us luck. Okay. We're down out of the tree now. We're coming up to where they found the arrow and the point of impact, and there's good blood already right here at point of impact. I actually shot him right back here, and you can see good blood right there. Got my arrow right here just soaked in blood, which is a good sign. Right here. Nice bright red bubbles in it. I'm going to go ahead and set that there till we come back, and we're going to get to trailing. Good blood. I don't know if he went right.
The buck might beat mine, but I don't know if the dead trail will.
It's okay. Mine went less distance. Alright, here we get fun.
Yep. I'll make my blood trail. You gotta make these big up in the
Okay. There we go. Okay. This is a pretty easy to follow walking blood trail here. Got some good hair and blood on that tree there. Definitely spraying. Lots of good bubbles right off the bat.
I'll move the tree bubble.
Okay.
You got to do it, man.
Yep.
I didn't let my keys in the back of my bag.
It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I know where he's going. He's going right to the
See, here's right where he crashed first. I think he did a nosedive right there, I'd say. You got good blood.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, right.
Oh, there he is. We got eyes right there. I'll run right up to him.
Well, you didn't go far at all.
Holy cow. 11 pointer. Nice.
You got a kicker on the bow tie?
Nice.